guys, and welcome back to Simply Scarlet. As you saw in the intro, this video is a little intense, and I would strongly suggest that parents watch with their children if the children are watching this, just to assure them that nothing in this dream was real. I will be sharing my dream with you that I had probably 2 weeks ago. It was pretty weird. It felt really realistic, even though I knew it wasn't. It felt very realistic, and it made sense when I woke up, but as the day carried on, I'm like, wait, that didn't make any sense at all. And I will point out the things that didn't make sense. So, let's do this. So, let's start off with what I first remember in the dream. What I first remember is being hiding under a bed. I don't know why. At this point, I don't know why. I have a brother. I actually don't have a brother. Well, I have a brother-in-law, but I don't actually have a biological brother. So when I woke up, that did not make sense to me at all. It's like, wait, where did this brother come from? Why did he just spawn out of nowhere? It was just so weird. I'm like, what? But so I'm hiding under the bed. I have no idea why at this point, but I have a brother that's standing in the hallway. He can't see me. And then this guy out of nowhere just walks past, and for some reason I remember scooching back behind the bed, scooching farther underneath the bed. And yeah, I have no idea why at this point, but I'm scared. I have no idea why I'm hiding at this point, but I'm scared, and I can tell that I'm scared, but I just don't know why. Yeah, another bit, the second part, I'm just based on where I remember was being under the bed. That's as far back as I can remember. So, for some reason, this guy that just walked in, he's dressed in black, and he grabs another girl from another room, which I thought it was just me and my brother. My brother's name was Liam, by the way. I don't know. Anyway, grabs the girl from the other room and starts walking with her. We're in an apartment kind of thing, an apartment complex, but it's kind of weird setup, and you'll know why later. So I'm under the bed, so I see him walk away, and I think he's gone. So I come out from under the bed. Sorry, I'm moving so much. I had to keep my legs up because there's ants everywhere. I am outside. Well, obviously I am. That was obvious. Anyway, back to the dream. So, like I said, I tried to come out from under the bed, but I don't know how, but I ended up tipping over the nightside table. The bedside table, whatever you call it, nightstand, bedside table, I don't know. I guess it depends on what part of the country you were born in, or where you live, or basically just what you call it. I don't know. But I ended up tipping that over and making a lot of noise. The guy in black comes running back and sees me, and he's like, "You're next." And I'm like, what the heck does that mean? So he takes the girl to the balcony. I kind of follow just to see what's going to happen to me. Because I figured what is ever happening to that girl is going to happen to me and my brother. So I go out onto the balcony, and he freaking jumps off of the balcony onto this, it's like a golden, not railing, it's I want to say a solid gold canopy type thing, or gazebo, I'm not sure. It was something that kind of hung over the edge of the building right there underneath the balcony. So he jumps onto that and freaking jumps 50 feet down and lands perfectly safe. And I'm like, how is that even possible? And I'm literally thinking that in my dream. How is that even possible? Anyway, he opens the door, to another person's apartment. I have no idea who this guy is. I have no idea who the guy inside that room is, but something is telling me that something is off, obviously, right? But something's telling me that this isn't good. So I run back into the apartment. He's handing her over to the guy that just opened the door, and he's saying, take care of her. And I'm like, but it was the way he said it. It was like, take care of her. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on here? So I go tell my brother, you gotta get out of here now. This guy is absolutely insane. He's psycho. You have to get out. So he's like, but I'll get caught. And I'm like, dude, would you rather be dead or something? I mean, something obviously is wrong here. So he freaking runs off of the balcony. I'm like, you're gonna die. And so he's like, I'm fine. Like, he whispers, I'm fine. And for some reason, I could hear that from like 20 feet down. I mean, what the heck? Anyway, 20 feet, sorry, 100 feet. Apparently my brain can't math. Anyway, I say anyway a lot. Wow. Alright, so on to the next bit. He hides behind the there's like a fountain. It's kind of like a plaza or something. There's like a, if you guys have ever watched Me, Eloise, it's kind of like that setup, except a little different and more modern. It was a little weird. He hides behind like a fountain or something, and I'm like, you are such an idiot. He can see you. So he crouches. He actually heard that, and I don't know how he did, but he did. He actually crouches down behind the fountain. This shirt is so weird. He crouches down behind the fountain. And he's like, oh my gosh, how am I getting all these bugs? And it's like, he's like crouching there, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So, for some reason, by some luck, the guy walks right past the fountain and does not see him. I signal to him to go find help. Like, because there was like a police station, like right, like, probably like a few blocks to the right of the building, which, in my mind, if this guy has kidnapped us, that's pretty dumb. That's pretty dumb. Yeah, in my mind, that's pretty dumb. So he runs, but he sticks to the shadows. You know. The guy didn't see him. I'm actually really surprised. He runs, he disappears out of sight, and then all of a sudden I hear a door slam behind, and I knew that the guy was back. So I get down off of the balcony, jump the same way he did onto the gold awning or whatever it is, and I walk along the side to kind of avoid getting seen. Okay, I'm not going to say the word he said, because apparently my dreams like to use dirty words, so. Sorry, I'm trying to see what time it is. Okay. So, yeah, I was like, what the heck? So, he runs out onto the balcony, and I could hear him, like, trying to look over to see if I was there. And obviously I was, but he didn't see me, thank goodness. So I get off of not off the balcony, but I get out of sight. Like, I go off to the side of the balcony. Like, I was off the balcony, but I go to the side of the balcony, and all of a sudden this, like, door opens, like this little secret door on the side of the balcony, and I'm like, where did that come from? What? Anyway, yeah. Yeah, it was really weird. So I go inside the secret door. So that happened. Anyway, back to the story. Yeah. So like I said, the door opened, I went in, and I hid in there. And then I could hear, "You get back here, where are you?" And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I didn't know if he could see the door or anything, but I highly doubted it because it just spawned out of nowhere. So I highly doubt that he could have seen it. So, yay. So I keep hiding, and then I can hear sirens. And then I hear the words, "Oh crap, they're here. They're coming." And I'm like, what the heck is going on? What is he having an anxiety attack or something? It was so funny. Anyway, I hear sirens, and that's basically all I remember. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. Please give it a like and subscribe, and in the comments, let me know what your scariest dream was. Bye!